On the southern outskirts of Santa Fe off I-25 at exit 276 is the historic property El Rancho de las Golondrinas. El Rancho de las Golondrinas, or Rancho de Swallows, is our state's only living history museum. With a collection of buildings dating back as early as the 1700s, this 200-acre property allows you to step back in time, enveloping you under its cottonwood trees and inviting you into its adobe structures, attentively furnished with items and artifacts of the era. In its early days, this historic ranch served as the last encampment along El Camino Real, serving as a respite for weary travelers making the long journey along the Royal Road from Mexico City to Santa Fe and San Juan Pueblo. Today, with regularly scheduled festivals and events, the Rancho gives visitors a chance to experience the many historic chapters of this site in the fertile valley of La Cienega. In a very hands-on fashion, you're able to become acquainted with nearly 200 years of history, from Spanish, colonial, and Mexican to life in territorial New Mexico. Each era is encapsulated in this one unique place. Among the spots I had the chance to check out was the Manuel Apodaca blacksmith shop where tools, household utensils, and items for the ranch were crafted.
So that's about a bright lemon right there, so at about 2,300 degrees.
Meanwhile, other visitors headed for the classroom of the old Raton schoolhouse, all of us getting an authentic, first-hand experience of day-to-day life in these times. This weekend they are holding a fiber arts fair, complete with sheep shearing and demonstrations of traditional spinning and weaving. One thing I can say for sure, I don't know if I could have been the one to shear the sheep back in the day. Seems a bit precarious, especially with a mama sheep, to navigate the udder through that thick wool with those heavy-duty shears. It's incredible there are so many people at the ranch who have carried on the traditions of these age-old crafts. With today's generations yearning to get back to their roots and reconnect with the land, grow their own food, and learn the skills of their forefathers, myself being one of them, this type of experience becomes all the more relevant.
Oh, okay.
Couching stitch, we call it.
Right.
Ultimately, it is not just an interactive history lesson, but an eye-opening experience to the feasibility and excitement of learning these crafts oneself. I see you're working on the red chilies over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I took out the seeds because it adds more flavor to the chili if you roast it. Yeah.
So this is how they did it in the old days.
Yeah, and then I would grind it, so and make my red chili. Would you like a biscochito?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Homemade.
Homemade. I have this kind and I have this kind. You see how it's made like a star? Well, it's called estrellita. And then this one, biscochitos, has little deditos on it. And they're made in thick. They're made thick because it's like a biscuit. And I learned this from my great-grandmother and my mother. You get it's different from a regular sugar cookie. You get the flour, you put all the lard in it, then the sugar, and then fresh ground cinnamon. And then you mix it together. Then you add your water, so because it gives it a different biscuit kind of.
Right, it's delicious and it's thicker than I'm used to.
And the baking powder, yeah.
That's great. It actually feels like a biscuit.
And the deditos are the little toes right here. So these were made special like for a baptism or for a wedding.
Oh, okay. So traditional, like, biscochitos had a traditional use as well.
Yes.
Okay.
And then this would be just plain baked cookies for the cookies for the kids. Yeah. So, did you like some homemade bread?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh my goodness. You're treating me so good.
See the eggs that we got?
Farm fresh eggs.
Yeah.
Man, it's so simple. Like, it seems like it would be hard to do long term, but people did it, and it's just like nothing.
Well, I like this because it's more natural and it's not work.
Right.
To me, it's not work.
You're living.
Yeah, you're living. It's survival, and I like that. I like that a lot too. So.
With the expansive property and the number of buildings to visit, you'll want to devote a good chunk of time for your visit to the Rancho. Make a day of it. Be sure and come with room in your stomach for the food. There are many stations set up where you can sample some of the rustic breads and preserves and even take a stab at making your own. And if you want a more instructive lesson on baking bread, they offer special Orno bread baking classes twice a week.